I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine through the darkness. No, that's lame. Oh, I know. The moon haunts you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That one's already taken. Oh my gosh. How long have you been standing there? I'm so embarrassed. How much of that did you hear? I was trying to test out some new catchphrases, something that will inspire my allies and strike fear into the hearts of those who scorned me. Or, just get my name out there as a hero, pop star hero, Luna Snow. If people remember me, that is. Gosh, it's really hard being the new kid. Actually, though, what are you still doing here? Didn't I help create a whole new outfit for you and send you off on your way to be cool and hip? At the Hellfire Gala? Oh. You just stood out in the hallway? Why? Oh, you were a little nervous getting back out there, huh? I can understand that. It's a little nerve-wracking trying to make friends and get your name out there, It's hard to compete when everyone already knows each other, even if they're from different dimensions, and I totally understand you can just stay in here with me. I got this pretty cool place. I know. Okay, so Emma Frost, I hate her. She hates me. It's a mutual hating. Oh, she's so tacky. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, it turns out that her daughters really like me and like my music. So she provided this nice accommodations for me. I think they must have bribed her or something, because I'm pretty sure she would have just given me a broom closet instead. But yay for me. But truth be told, I've been kind of hiding out in here. I'm also kind of afraid to go back out there, After my second set, a lot of people weren't really jamming to it as much as I was hoping for. They were more interested in talking to each other, which is fine. But then why would you even hire an entertainer like myself if you weren't going to pay attention? Not to mention, I've been hiding from all of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And they just won't stop taking pictures of me. And that Star-Lord told me Dazzler was better than me. I know. I try not to take it personally, but, there's only so much hounding of pictures I can take. So, instead, I've just been in here. Actually, why do you look like you've seen a ghost? Did you meet someone that in your dimension you thought was dead, but it turns out they're alive in a different dimension? Because I've been seeing that happen a lot recently. No way. You were kidnapped by Psylocke. That's so terrifying for you. I mean, you're okay, but, that's still terrifying. Did she take out her psionic blade? Hold you at knife point. So fierce. No? Yeah, that was just wishful thinking. So cool. No, I bet. She's really polite. Weirdly polite about everything, so it makes sense that she would be polite with kidnapping as well. Did she even ask for your permission? Yeah, I bet she did. So elegant. I'm sorry that happened. She thought you were suspicious? Why? Oh, no, that totally makes sense. That makes sense. She assumed you were trying to get into the dressing room, which in fact you just left, and oh no, it's all my fault. You know what? It wasn't all my fault. You were still lingering in the hallway. A little weird. You could have just continued to hang out in here. You could have been like, oh no, Luna Snow, I don't actually want to go back out there. And I would have been like, me neither. We can just stay in here and pretend like the party's not happening. But instead, you hung out in the hallway like a weirdo. I promise. She means well. Again, her being really polite. It's not her fault. She's from a really weird dimension. Yeah, a dimension where she doesn't know whether or not you're a good person or you're possessed by a yokai. And that could take a toll on a lot of people. So it's actually kind of a wonder that she's so well adjusted. She means well though. In your defense, she thinks everyone's suspicious, because the whole possession situation. So, maybe count yourself lucky. Who else can say they escaped from Psylocke's clutches? Okay, I think that's like most people here at the Hellfire Gala. I think she's just been pulling people willy-nilly. I think earlier I even saw her pull aside Squirrel Girl because she thought maybe her squirrels were yokai. They're not, but never hurts to check, right? At least in her humble opinion. Now you're safe in here. Though you do still seem pretty shaken up. You know what? That's okay. Why don't we take a few deep breaths together, okay? Yeah, no, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll go in with the good, and then out with the kidnapping of Psylocke. Right? You know what? You're right. You're totally right. I always try to do that one step too extra. In with the good, out with the bad. You're right. Okay, on the count of 3. And you better do it with me. I don't want to be a weirdos doing it by themselves. I already get enough of that from everyone else. I'm pretty sure people are still whispering about me. All because I tried to give the Punisher a nice compliment. Shows what I know. Sorry, Frank. Anyway. Ready? Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. In. All that good stuff. And then out. All that bad stuff. In. All that good stuff. And out. A Penny Parker saying that you're old. Maybe that one doesn't apply to you, but it applies to me. One more time. In. And then out. You catching me trying to do new catchphrases. Please don't hold that against me. Please don't tell anyone. I'm already having a hard enough time making friends as it is. And we can't count Iron Fist. You have to promise. We're childhood friends. It doesn't count. Good. I know it's his catchphrase, and he sounds super cool doing it, Moon Knight. But I want to sound super cool too when I take the battlefield. Not all of us can be cool upholders of justice and taken over by ancient Egyptian gods. Now that I think about it, might make for a really cool show or movie. On second thought, you're right. It'd probably just be a letdown. Oh. Oh. You want to hear about more gossip? Can't believe you didn't even know that about Moon Knight. Too bad he already took all the cool moon puns. And you know, Luna, Moon, it coincides. There's some overlap there, but he seems to already taken all the good ones. I wonder if the voice in his head is giving him all that good punniness, you know? I only have myself to rely on. It's not fair. Anyway, before we get into the hot gossip, because trust me, I get around, I listen. Probably listen too much. I should probably do more talking. Can't make friends if you don't try and talk. Anyway, before I get into all the good deeds, let's first talk about you. Why didn't you go back to the party? Come on, you can tell me. I'm like a steel trap. I won't tell a single soul about what you tell me. Us new kids gotta stick together. Okay, you're right. I might tell one or two people, not on purpose. I tend to ramble when I get nervous, which is like all the time. But, spill. Oh, you were uncomfortable with the outfit I helped kind of prepare? I thought you looked great. You know, the whole asymmetrical thing, you know, bold cuts. No, it's not really your vibe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable or anything. I personally think you look great in it. Yeah, it really highlights your best assets. What are those? Well, obviously all of you. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You cannot think of yourself that way. Like you're so confident. What are you talking about? I mean, look at you. You know what I think the problem is, if I'm being completely honest? You have this amazing new look. But maybe it's the hair that's throwing you off. It's not matching with the rest of you. What if I gave you like a little trim? Just a tiny itty bitty trim. What are you trying to say? You don't like my hair? That's rude. Come on, I'm telling you, it's all the rage. Cute little pieciness. Some hair sticking out here, some hair sticking out there. Please. I promise it's totally gonna help with your image. Yeah, and then maybe later I'll help you come up with your own catchphrases. Or maybe you can help me with mine. I really want it to stick, you know? I can? Yay, okay. I promise I'm going to make you look amazing. I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard seeing as you already look amazing, but I want the whole thing to flow, you know? Yes. Let me go get my stuff. Okay. Let's start with maybe just gently brushing your hair real quick, okay? I just want to see what I'm working with, you know? I can just gently brush. Oh, yeah, okay, so gossip. Oh, it's been a lot. You know, it pays to always be listening. But something I will say is, okay, so you know Venom, right? I feel like we talked about him last time. He's a little intimidating, a little scary. Well, anyway, that big hunk of goo, ink, symbiote. Whatever he is. He seems to have a thing for Scarlet Witch. I know. I heard him shoot his shot and everything. It was hilarious. Like in front of everyone else. Like in front of everyone else. And you know what she said? She said, ew, no. I mean, actually, she said it kind of makes her want to save the world slightly less, which, like, is not really good for any of us, really, because we really want Scarlet Witch on our side, you know what I'm saying? She's so powerful and she's so cool. But, you know, it was pretty hilarious. I know, can you believe that being turned down in front of all those people? Could never be me. Mainly because I don't think I would do that. I would at least pull them to the side, you know? It was so embarrassing. Yeah, I was there to witness the whole thing, you know? The whole thing. Oh, you want to hear about more juicy gossip? Of the romantic variety, I'm assuming. Trust me, I got you. And hey, just think about it. Maybe hearing about other people's embarrassing situations will help you feel a bit more confident knowing all these brave heroes, you know, also have their embarrassing secrets. At least I'm hoping that's the case. For me, at least. I'm really trying. I just really struggle, you know, with making friends. That's right, the gossip. Okay, so, get a load of this. So, apparently, you know how everyone's like from different dimensions and stuff? So, apparently, in almost, I wouldn't say every timeline, but in like a lot of timelines, Black Panther and Storm herself, I know, get married. Which I think is super cute. I think they totally deserve each other. But anyway, this particular Black Panther and Storm, okay, each one of them was married to their own universes, Storm and Black Panther, respectively. But it turns out they didn't like each other. I know. So they divorced each other in both dimensions. And these two kind of show up out of the blue and kind of, you know, meet each other. And it turns out they like each other. A different dimension of Storm and a different dimension of Black Panther have found their one true love, but except for it's not their own dimensions. Which to me is just so romantic. Can you believe that? The scandal. Star-crossed lovers. Meant to be. Across time and space and realm. They deserve each other. They are so cute, though I do think it's funny that they both didn't like their like respective versions of each other. I wonder if those respective versions of each other need to also meet and then everyone could be happy. Just imagine. I know. That's a crazy story, right? To meet your significant other, your one true love, and it has the face of your ex-partner. A little weird, but still, I personally think that would make such a great book. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine. Luna Snow, pop idol, fashion icon. Take that, Emma Frost. Superhero. And best-selling author. I'm imagining it now. And of course, you know, I'd make that book into a movie, you know? And the first one is going to be super successful. And the second one I'm going to do is just for the money. It's not going to be that good. But, like, really, what sequels are super good? No, don't start listing them. I know there has to be some. But still, That's the dream, you know? It's so silly. I just couldn't believe it when I even heard the story, you know? Okay, I think I see what I'm working with. Let me go get my scissors. Okay, I'm back. So, I couldn't really find like hair cutting scissors, you know? Which I don't know why I was expecting they would be in the, waiting room, but I did find some scissors, and I think this will help kind of give you a more PC look. You know what I'm saying? Not as PC as mine, I already promised. But something more fun to go with all of the fun that's on your shirt. You don't have to thank me. I know. Genius. A little thanks would not go amiss, like, wow, thanks, Luna, so you're so great, and your catchphrase is so memorable. Or not. It's cool that you're just hanging out with me, to be honest. Okay, hold still. I'm just gonna come over here and... That looks so cute. Just like a few little piecey layers towards the top. I'm leaving the rest of your length alone. You don't have to worry about that. Trust me, I know all about that. I went in to go get layers, and who knew layers meant a lot of inches. That's okay, it's okay. Hair grows back. Yeah, okay. Let's come over here. Oh, you want to hear about that? Oh my gosh. I can't believe you haven't even heard that story. So, I wasn't there for when this happened, okay? So you take my words with a grain of salt. But it turns out that Namor once kissed Sue Storm. I know, married and everything. Without her permission, come on. Seriously, Namor, it doesn't matter if you're a prince or really rich, or it doesn't matter. No means no. Anyway, now Sue Storm kind of has a vendetta against him, and rightfully so, girl. You set your boundaries and he crossed them. Disgusting. But regardless, to this day, he still kind of hits on her, which the goal. I know. If that ever happened to me, I don't think I could ever show my face again, let alone try to talk to that person. But I guess go off king, prince, whatever he is, still shouldn't have done it. But we can only hope to be so confident one day, or that delusional. I'm not entirely sure, but she's totally right about his feet. Those are a little weird, right? The little wings. I was thinking the same thing, it's not cute. Put on some shoes. Sorry, nobody asked to see your little feet with your little wings. It's a little weird. It's disgusting. Fish grippers. Again, the confidence of that man. Amphibian? Whatever he is, seriously. I know, so come on. Don't you feel slightly less embarrassed now, knowing these great heroes that everyone looks up to has, done one or two embarrassing things? Have you seen Star-Lord? I feel like his whole existence is just embarrassment, yet he still keeps going. I know, did you see him dance? It was hilarious. He really thought he was doing something there, but let's be honest, he wasn't. Those moves are so last century. Do you think that's what Penny thinks of me? Am I last century? Luna, put it out of your mind. You are young, you are successful, you're a hero. The people are still getting to know. It's fine. We don't have to talk about it. Cute. A little bit more on the side. Honestly, I think you're gonna really enjoy this. I think this is perfect. You look perfect. You look marvelous. Honestly, I'm a little jealous, but I was already a little jealous when I met you, so maybe like 5% more jealous. Oh, you don't have to thank me. Just tell me what you think. Right, cute. It's like a little fluffy up here. Just gives you a bit extra volume. If you want, I can kind of gel some spikes. No. Oh, you're right. Silly me. Do you feel slightly better now, though? A bit more confident, ready to take on the world, or at least a couple of fighting dooms? Maybe? You know what? Would it help you if I go out there with you? I'm gonna be honest, I was planning on just staying in here for like the rest of the party so I didn't have to deal with awkward conversations or Emma Frost glares. But knowing you're by my side, maybe it'll be less scary. Yeah? Okay, cool. Maybe we can go hang out with Jeff the shark. He's so cute. And I love it when he like is able to swim through the ground. I don't know if that's humanly possible, but he's so cute when he does it. Especially when he goes backwards. Yeah. I think it'll be really fun. Maybe we can convince him to give us like an ice skating rink. Wouldn't that be fun? Do you not know how to ice skate? That's fine. We'll nix that idea. But maybe we can hang out with Jeff and, maybe swing around the punch bowl. Pick up some more hot gossip. Yeah? Okay, cool. Let me go put this down. Okay, you ready? Feeling confident? I mean, you look great. How do I look? The moon haunts you. You're right, it sounds better coming from Moon Knight. We'll workshop it. But we both look great. We're both ready to take on the dance floor. Or at least a small corner of it. Maybe let's just get some punch and then see how we feel. Yeah. You won't leave my side, right? Oh, good. I'm gonna need you to hold me back from the awkward conversation. Perfect. Okay. Let's go. Dance floor, here we come.